Welcome back to Coach's Corner here at USC Aiken. I'm your host, Morgan Lifchez, and joining us today is Coach Cox from the women's volleyball team. Coach, you've been off to a great start so far this season. Would you like to comment on that?
Yes, absolutely. I'm pleased with the way everybody is playing. I mean, we're looking good. You know, our two losses are to very talented nationally ranked teams, and we've had some really tight games, but we've been able to pull them out. Kids are stepping up at the right time, and chemistry is great, and we're off to a good start. Can't complain.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of really great performances from your players this season, especially Sheila Walsh and Ashley Diedrich, who was named the Tyler's Tire and Auto Center USC Aiken Athletic Department Student Athlete of the Week. That's great. Tell me more about them.
Just two phenomenal volleyball players. Ashley actually just was named Peach Belt Player of the Week as well this past week. Ashley has, she's blossomed into a player that can really be, she's Player of the Year material for our league. She outjumps most every kid in the whole league. And she's super physical. She hits the ball. She hits a heavier ball than some guys that I know that play men's volleyball. She really just really rips the cover off the ball. And she's always been able to hit hard, but now she's mixing it up with shots. She's becoming a better multidimensional player. She's better defensively. Her passing is great. She's just, it's fun to see her, take her game to the next level. And I think she's leading the country with like 33 kills in a 5-game match. Is the most any kid has ever gotten in the season so far. And when she's on, she is tough to beat.
No kidding.
Fun. And Sheila's our quarterback. She's our senior leader on the floor. Everybody's responding to her leadership. She's a very offensive-minded setter. She's a setter that is good for 6 to 10 kills herself as a setter. Taking a look at the defense and picking it apart. And she's fun to watch, and it's fun to see her. It's just great to see these kids, see their improvement over the years, and the players that they've become. And Sheila, this is her last year, and she's really working hard, and and she's setting the tone for everybody else on the team as well. We've got 16 players that are all working hard, and every day it's a super productive work environment and practice, and it's a fun group to coach. That's what you dream of as a coach, is to have a group of girls that are all pushing each other.
Has there been anybody to surprise you?
Well, that's hard to say, because I expect so much out of these kids, and it was good to see Ashley put together, and get in the type of shape that she got in this past summer. How hard she worked in the off season was a really big part of her success this year so far. But other players, I could just go through the whole list of players. Everybody has come in. We came in pretty good shape, and that's a real key in August for fall sports. You just don't have much time to be ready, and everybody has come in and playing well and working hard, and I'm looking forward to tonight and the rest of the season.
Oh, great. Well, tell me about your thoughts on the upcoming games. You have a game tonight, and you'll have more this weekend?
We do, yes. We have Lander tonight, which they're undefeated right now, so we're looking forward to putting a little French fry at the end of their record. For tonight, hopefully. It's got to be a great match. They're a very talented team. They haven't played as tough a schedule as we have played so far this year. We'll be the toughest team that they've played this year.
Okay.
So I fully expect it to be a good match. We're missing a few people injury-wise that we'd like to have in the lineup, but either way, we've got good depth, and we're going to go in there and battle and come out of there with a W tonight, hopefully. This weekend we've got our crosstown rivalry with Georgia Regents and Georgia College, the new team. A second-year team in the league, and Georgia Regents is off to a pretty good start this year as well. So all of our conference games, that's basically what we have. We have a few more non-conference games, but now we're getting into the meat of our conference schedule, and it's we just Pembroke is they haven't won a conference game yet, but they will. and they're dangerous, and they took us to 5 games, and they were, they're sitting in like 9th or 10th place in the league right now, but, it just shows you how deep our league is. Our league is really, really tough from the top to bottom. So just because you're 9th or 10th in the Peach Belt doesn't mean that you're not a good team. There are a lot of great teams in our league, and it's a fun league to coach in. You can't have a night off. No nights off in this league. So.
Really?
Yep.
Well, is there a particular area that your team is going to need to focus on in order to improve and in order to beat these upcoming teams that are so highly ranked?
We need to have everybody click on offense. I think our biggest lapses are if we're not blocking well, and if we have a few hitters that are off, making too many errors, just giving too many points. Our game is a game of playing clean and taking points, and if we get sloppy and start giving, we can get in a match with anybody. But if we're playing well and playing clean and blocking well and passing well and serve receive, defensively, I feel like we're one of the top teams in the country defensively. We pick up a lot of balls and do a lot of things well, and our ball control is very good, but we've got to make sure all the hitters are clicking on all cylinders, and if they all are, then we'll be able to handle people very easily. But if a few people get off, it's a true team sport. You can't just have one superstar doing their job. You've got to have 6 people on the court all playing great at the same time. So.
Yeah. I love seeing footage or images of your team just whenever they're playing, and you can tell that they're working really hard together, and you see all of them light up and get excited.
The energy on the court with this team and the chemistry with this group is just great. I mean, I've seen some of those pictures you're talking about where they just come into the middle and huddle after a big stuff block or a great kill, and everybody's just jacked out of their mind and cheering and screaming, and but it's that's why we do what we do. It's a great game. We love it, and we're going to work hard at playing it.
Well, good. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight and this upcoming weekend, and we look forward to seeing the team just continue to progress. So thank you for joining us today, Coach Cox.
Thank you.
Once again, I'm Morgan Lifchez. For the latest update on your Pacer athletes, be sure to tune in every week. We'll see you next time.